Hello everyone, welcome guys, welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. We did have some selling today, so let's take a look at the market. So the Dow was down, guys, 224 points down for the day. S&P was also down, slightly down. Nasdaq was up, Russell was up. All right, we still have a sell signal in equities. All right, so we still have on right here. So we still have on the Dow, we have a sell signal on the Dow on the daily time frame and the 240. We have a sell signal on the IWM, the Russell small caps. We have a sell signal on the daily and also on the 240. All right, Nasdaq and the S&P still holding firm. All right, no sell signals on the daily. I do believe we have sell signals on the 240. Okay. All right, so we're calling a sell signal right now in equities. Okay. The VIX has come down a bit, got up to about 20. I think early in the week, 20 or late last week. Has come down a bit, came all the way down to 17. Now it went a bit lower, so 16.57. So we have reduced the volatility, but with these sell signals, we still want to be concerned. Now, if we start getting buy signals on those two indexes, we'll call a buy signal again. All right. So right now we have a sell signals. Two sell signals in equities. All right. So again, S&P still holding right here. Nasdaq sell signal on the Dow and on the Russell. In the futures market, equities are slightly up. All right. So the Dow E-mini, Nasdaq, S&P, and the Russell slightly up. All right. We'll look for opportunities to trade when we go live in the morning. Okay, we do our live trading. The dollar is currently down, guys. The dollar is at 97.92 on the dollar. So the dollar is breaking lower. I think we've got some support levels on the dollar. So we've got the dollar right here. All right, on the daily time frame, buy signal was here. We are retracing. On the weekly time frame, though, if you guys look here on the weekly time frame, we're near a big support area here on the weekly time frame. Let's leave it for now. Let's leave it on the weekly. We'll move it around from the daily to the weekly time frame. As far as sectors, tech sector is still holding firm. Let's find it here. The XLK, all right. Nice up there today. Like I said, Nasdaq was up. The Dow and the S&P was down, but the Nasdaq held firm. Also, the Russell held firm. On the daily time frame, Nasdaq still looks good. So, guys, if you're looking, if you want to take some tech stocks, trades in tech stocks through Stock Boss and Bullmaster, you can certainly do that. I would just be careful. Okay. Weekly looks good for the tech sector. Quick look at financials. The XLF guys have a sell signal and red candles. All right. So be careful with that sector there. Utilities was moving higher. It's continuing to move higher. All right, so utilities look good. And gold gave us a buy signal, not the ETF. All right, the futures contracts actually give a buy signal today. We'll take a look at that. Okay, but tech has been the number one sector and still holding strong. Again, the VIX guys have come down a bit, trading at 16.57. Next week will be important to see how the market does. Okay, if it We get some additional selling. Remember, we are at the top of the cycle, right? Top of the market, top of the seasonality. So we could see this market sell. Okay, so it's struggling a bit, right? At the top, right? We do have um, we do have some selling coming in, right? So we have some selling, not a lot yet, but we do have some selling, and we are definitely overbought. Okay, overbought. That doesn't mean we can't break through new highs and keep moving higher, right? I'd be aware of that. Our Magnificent Seven stocks. All right, Apple give a buy signal today, guys. So we're gonna Apple buy signal on Apple, the Mag 7s. Okay, Nvidia is still holding firm right here. All right, so if you holding it, just continue to hold it. You still have to trade your individual stocks independently. So if they're continuing to hold all green candles, yellow support and resistance, you can hold. White candles will still sell on white candles. Red candles sell signal will still continue to close those positions. But Apple right here, I would be careful taking this buy signal here with Apple with your system, guys. Okay, let's wait for buy signals across the board. Okay, all right. Like I said, Nvidia looks good, holding nicely there. Nvidia's price is at 180, guys. 180. Our buy signal on Nvidia came in at 123. That's 180. Big move. This is a big move with Nvidia stock there. All right, great trade going there. Amazon, guys, we got a sell signal with Amazon, so it's holding here. All right. Again, if it breaks the resistance, gives us a new buy signal. Let's make sure that the indexes are in order. Okay. Google right now is holding its buy signal. Buy signal here, trading right near resistance. Let's bring this down right about here. Right. Purple support and resistance. Good price action. Keep an eye on it. It is overbought. Tesla, guys, absolutely nothing in Tesla right here. Microsoft holding near its high. I'm holding a really decent buy signal too. Buy signal was at 129. Trading at, I'm sorry, 429, 429, 430, right about there. Close today 520, about 100 points. A good trade going there. Still holding firm. Meta, Facebook, new buy signal, overbought, purple support and resistance. Keep an eye on that. And the mags overall looking good. Good price action here. Okay. Dow, guys, on the 240, we do have a sell signal on the 240 right here. Right, failing to break resistance. Right here, here, and over here. You guys can see that here. Red candles. That's the concern here right now with the Dow on the 240. On the daily time frame on the Dow, we do have a sell signal here. Weekly, monthly looks good. All right, but we do need these smaller time frames. 240 and daily. S&P on the 240 has a sell signal. We do have green candles coming in, and we're approaching resistance. All right, if we break through that resistance, we could get a buy signal on the 240. Okay, again, weekly, monthly looks good. So the longer trends are holding firm for now. NASDAQ on the 240, guys, our sell signal was here. So buy signal here. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Right? Looks to break the resistance, all green candles. If we get a buy signal here on that 240, pay attention to that. Okay, that would be great. We'll just need the Dow and the Russell. Okay. All right. Our Russell 240, right here we have a sell signal on the Russell on the 240-minute time frame. Buy signal here, sell signal, red candles here. Again, we want to be careful here, guys. Last time we got these sell signals near the top of the range here, near resistance here, right? Prices came down, so we want to be careful, be aware of that. All right. Russell on the daily time frame, so small caps, daily time frame, we do have a sell signal here on the Russell on the daily time frame. Okay, so we have 2 of our 4 indexes with sell signals. Okay. Now, again, if they break through that resistance on the daily time frame here and give a new buy signal, then we'll call a buy. Okay. Russell, guys, on the weekly time frame. See what's going on here. Monthly time frame. And Bitcoin on the daily time frame. All right. Let's see here. I'm still holding its buy signal. All right. So Bitcoin on the daily time frame give a buy signal right at 111. Trading at 117, so it's got a nice bounce. Came all the way down to 112. 112, nice bounce, but purple support and resistance. A lot of resistance up here. You guys can see my cursor here. All right, I made it big here, large, so that you guys can see my cursor. All right, so lots of resistance here near 117, guys. Keep an eye on that. But good price action. I'm still holding there. On the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is holding firm. Gold has a new buy signal, guys. So gold give a buy signal here. We talked about, right, if gold breaks through resistance here, this resistance right here, that we could get a buy signal. That might be an opportunity for gold to go long again. All right, so we definitely got it here, buy signal here. However, we're not holding above that resistance. Okay, that resistance right here is at 3,500 and change. Okay, so we have the buy signal. It came in right here, came in today. You guys can see that here, right? Right. I know it's hard to see right here, but we need to get above that resistance line. So we'll wait for that price action to get above there to call a new buy signal in gold. Silver performing really well, continuing to hold fine. Silver here. Our buy signal on silver was 23. Red candles here, got back in. All right, so sell signal came in right around 28 or so. A new buy signal on a break of this resistance at 31, trading at 30. For crude oil, nothing here, guys, with crude oil. Same old story with crude. Bonds, we did have a buy signal, and it's just holding right here. So long-term rates, right here, just holding. Good news is that we do have a buy signal. Let's hope it doesn't retrace back to support like it did here, and even here too, right? So buyers came in, retraced to support. Buyers came in, retraced to support. Right now it's hanging on. Let's see if it can hold. Okay. The dollar, guys, we're getting a red candle here on the dollar on the daily time frame. That's not good for the dollar. All right. Trading at 97 and change. That's not good. Red candles coming in here. We have support here. All right. Not good for the dollar, but could be good for equities and could be good for Forex. Okay. Pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. All right. Pound yen, guys, still between a tight range. And we're finding that we're finding support and resistance right in here. So we got a narrow range of support and resistance. And I just don't know what to say about these yen pairs. Okay, so we're getting a narrow range right now. All right, so right between here, notice that range is not as wide anymore. They're stopping it right here. So we'll see. So no trades right now in the yen pairs. We were looking to go short. Those trades have reversed. Okay. All right. Our current positions, Forex, still the same. All right, still the same. Not a lot of changes. I did some coaching with a few of our traders and our monster scalper traders, and I'm glad you guys are staying disciplined. You're not trading heavy. All right. So when I do the coaching, I talk to you guys, and most of our Forex traders or monster scalper traders, you guys have been doing this for a while, so you know it's nothing that you guys are doing wrong. Okay, it's the market, and that's good to see. You guys are aware of that, right? So after a while, you notice how these markets are moving, and you just trade accordingly. Okay. All right, long positions on the 240. We only have one long position in USD NOK. I saw some buy signals came over in the pound pairs and euro pairs. We are not going to send those out. If you guys want to trade those, you can, but we want to just be cautious right now with that market. So USD NOK, our buy signal was here. Red candles came in. We've got to be out, okay? All right, that's the only long. I'm not telling you guys not to trade this market, but you know, just trade independently of any of the groups. Okay, you have to look at each individual trade. All right, we do have some shorts. These are the yen pairs. And you guys know what's been going on with these yen pairs. Hold on. So we were looking for the yen pairs to go up. That failed. We were looking to go short. That has failed. So be careful. SGD sell short signal here. All right. That is still holding for now. All right. Looking to break support right here. So we'll hang on to that one. Aussie yen, green candles came in here. Had to buy to cover, so close this trade, please. AUD pound yen, so short here. Right about in here is when we called it here. Green candles, buy to cover. You've got to close this trade. Okay. I've been talking about this, repeating this. This is what we are dealing with. Okay. So this is the market, guys, we are dealing with on the this is on the 240. Not the 30, not the 60, the 240. Okay. Horrible, horrible, horrible price action. So, and that's about every single pair, right? We track about what, 54 pairs, and just about every pair doesn't have really good price action. So it is what it is. New Zealand yen, buy to cover here. Green candles broke resistance. We have to cover. CAD yen, all right, CAD yen had to cover here. So short, had to cover here. So only Swiss yen, only trade right now. Okay. Now there are, like I said, there are a few alerts that came through. If you guys like those, I know some of you are trading. That's fine. We do not have a rotation. We do not have any direction. We have some volatility, but no direction. And I went through an example with one of our traders where even with the volatility, and I'll go to this right now so you guys can see, even with the volatility and with the highest trending pairs, we don't have trades. All right, so we're going to go to Monster Scalper on the 240. And if the market is moving, we'll see it on the 240, okay? And what I want to show you guys over here, unless things have changed, right? Like here, Euro, EUR, HKD, you guys, if you want to take a trade like this in the Euro pairs, remember, Euro pairs and pound pairs, you might find some opportunities, but just, again, be careful. All right, EUR, HKD, buy signal is here. This looks good, but you have a lot of resistance above, right, where sellers could come in, all right? But USD, HKD, right, that's the number one trending pair. Look at that price action, all right? I have no idea what's going on with this market. TRY, USD, TRY, look at this, okay? And these are your top, and I know these are exotic pairs, right? But even with some of the standard pairs, still nothing. EUR, HUD, I'm sorry, EUR, HUF, guys, that's number 3 of the most trending pairs right now. Look at that price action. And that's on the 240 right here. Pound Swiss, right? That's number 4. Look at that. Look at the trade. All right. Yes, it's got a buy signal. This is not a trend, and it's number 4. All right. USD HUF. Right. That's not a big downward trend there. Dollar yen. Dollar yen is what, number 7 or so, 7 or 8. Look at that. Tight range. Look at this. So there's absolutely nothing, guys. Absolutely nothing. Okay. All right. Now at some point things will open up. HKD JPY right here. If you guys want to, set up for shorts, I don't know. I don't know. All right. CZK. So shorts on the yen pairs, I would be careful, guys. I would be careful. All right. So yes, you have a short sell signal here, support here. Bottom line is that we have no direction. Okay. All right. So let's go back. All right, let's go back here. Okay, so only one trade, short, SGD, JPY, still in. All right, stock boss. So a small cap stocks. Again, we're not adding any stocks right now. Current stocks in stock boss, if we get a white candle, we'll call a sell signal. Red candle, sell signal. White arrow, sell signal. Okay, and we're running low, very thin in stock boss. Okay, all right. So if sellers come in heavy, guys, we should be light. Okay. All right. All right. GPRE, sell signal. So buy signal came in right at, let's see here. Well, buy signal was 5:45. Sell signal came in today at 7:29. Close the trade, please. Holding. COGT, good trade, guys. Here, buy signal came in at $5.92, $5.92 in stock boss. Closed today at 10.46. Good trade here. All right, close it, please. CRBU, white candles here. Let's close it. Buy signal came in at $1.05. Close today at $1.81. Great trade here. Let's close it. Take those profits and run. That's holding firm. Good price action here. Holding firm. All right. SLPD looks good. All right. That buy signal on SLDP still holding firm at $1.23, guys. Trading at 4.48. Good trade going here. All right. Several 100% profit. Good trade going here. Still holding nice on a down day. Nice up candle there. So this is what we've got left in stock boss. Okay, so make sure you guys trim positions. Be careful. All right. This is Bull Master, large caps. All right. So holding. FLS red candle here. Buy signal came in at $52. Close today. So buy signal 52.48. Close today 52.30. Close the trade, please, in Bull Master. All right, GE holding. All right, green candles. All right, UPST, red candle. That's our sell signal for today. All right, buy signal came in at $55. All right, sell signal came in today at 67. Big red candle, guys. Look at this here. If you guys can see that here. Big red candle here. All right, lots of selling. Got to close it. Take those profits and run. Don't stay in. Look at the last time sellers came in over here, guys. Last time sellers came in over here, they brought that price all the way back down to about $31. It's at 69 with the sell signal. Take those profits. And your loss as well. Holding. Good price action, holding. All right. So that's it for Bull Master. We are light, guys. We're getting light. All right, let's see what's going on with Stock Boss and Bull Master. Let's run those. Hit Seeker. All right, Stock Boss, let's run Hit Seeker. Looks like we've got a few here. All right, 72 in Stock Boss. All right, 72. Let's see what they're buying. Hold on. All right, so 72. In Heat Seeker, and they're buying some healthcare, tech, Let's see, tech. So a little bit of healthcare, tech, services. All right. All right. But not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. Okay. Bull Master, let's see here. 112 in Bull Master. That's quite a bit there in Bull Master. They're buying, let's see here. Hold on. Now, our stock boss traders, our Bull Master traders, it's up to you guys if you want to add. All right, just be cautious. Just be cautious. But 112 is a good amount for Bull Master. Okay, let's just take a quick look at the price action. All right, fairly decent price action. But we are going to hold off. Now, if we get buy signals on the 240, on the 240, on the Dow and on the Russell, right? Depending on how these buy signals come in, we might call a buy signal again. But we would like to see a buy signal on the daily. All right, not just the 240, on the daily with the Russell and the Dow, especially for the for small caps. Okay, so but good price action, guys. But that can flip. Okay, that can flip. All right. Okay. Quick look at the US 30. Now we'll look for opportunities to trade the US 30 in the morning. We'll go live from 8 to 10 a.m. All right, on the US 30. Right now, we'll probably look to go long if we can get above resistance here on the 60 time frame. Obviously, we'll trade it on a smaller time frame. Right? If it consolidates through here, we will not do anything. Okay? It is consolidating without a buy signal on the daily time frame. So be aware of that. Okay. All righty. On the NAS, if we get a buy signal on the 60-minute time frame, we might look for some opportunities. Okay. So guys, this is perhaps the time to slow things down, take a vacation. All right. This is what most of the institutions are doing right now. All those buyers, right? They take a break in the summer, will come back in, right? For the fourth quarter. So it's not a bad idea to just relax a bit from trading. Okay, don't fight these up. If there isn't any opportunities, don't rush it. Okay, so just be careful, protect your capital. Like I said, I've done some coaching with a few of you guys, and you guys have done a really good job. Okay, not trading heavy, protecting your capital, trading taking fewer positions. So rather, if you normally take, right, 3, 4, 5, 8 positions, right, you might do 1 or 2 positions. Okay, all right. It's just the environment we're in right now. Okay, equity is still holding. Okay, so we have 2 of the indexes, the S&P and the NASDAQ. Those are big indexes that will move the market. But we've got to follow our process, which is we have 2 sell signals on the daily time frame, on the Russell and on the Dow. So we've got to take those seriously, right? If you're going to trade lightly. All right? And I'll see everyone tomorrow when we go live 8 a.m. Look forward to seeing everyone then. Okay? Trade lightly, be cautious, be careful with this market, guys. Take care. Bye.